Well, thanks for taking the time to check out my number 6 reason in my top 10 list of why Jesus is the God-man, the second person of the Trinity, from the historical Christian teaching. My name's J.D. Ramirez. So you can watch this full presentation. I'll link to the video in the description, and I'll put a link to it at the end of this video. But my number 6 reason is, I guess, the question, who raised Jesus from the dead? So was it the Father, the Son, or the Holy Spirit? So, interesting note here, the Jehovah's Witnesses do not believe Jesus rose physically from the dead, but instead he rose as a spirit body. So, it's kind of important that Jesus rose bodily from the dead. We can say anyone rose as a spirit, but let's just focus on this. Who raised Jesus from the dead? Jesus seems to think he rose himself from the dead, raised himself from the dead. In John 2, Jesus said to the Pharisees, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. In verse 21 he said, but he was speaking about the body, or the temple of his body. When therefore he was raised from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this, and they believed the scriptures and the word that Jesus had spoken. So again, let's just reiterate. Jesus said, I will raise it up, speaking about the temple of his body. Okay, and John 10, he said, for this reason the Father loves me, because I lay down my life that I may take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down on my own accord. I have authority to lay it down, and I have authority to take it up again. So again, Jesus thinks he's taking up his body out of the grave. And in John 11:25, Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, though he dies, yet shall he live. So was Jesus misled? Because in the New Testament it also teaches that God raised him from the dead. Acts 3:15, Peter says, you killed the author of life whom God raised from the dead. Acts 2:24, God raised him up from the dead. But was God mistaken? Because it says the Holy Spirit raised Jesus up from the dead. If the Spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you, he who raised Christ from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies through his Spirit who dwells in you. So what's the solution to this obvious problem? The solution is the Trinity. There's one God, yet three eternally distinct persons, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. The triune God raised Jesus from the dead. So please check out this full presentation. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the videos. Check out our channel. Have lots of messages where we're sharing the gospel on the streets, college campuses, and the link to the full presentation should be floating on the screen right now. So may God richly bless you.